learn coding, get credentials for your domain. So it's recognized learning that you are doing. Look to your left and look to your right. That's the community and your tribe, who will be not only helping you to grow and keep up with the hands-on sessions because some are better than the other. So let's build that community and continue. But other than what you see here, we have many other forums of community that we provide via Snowflake for you to ask your questions, to learn from each other. We have regular user group meetups in Bangalore. So if you are not a user group member, please sign up today. With that, what does today look like for us? To your extreme left is the hall 1, and that is going to be your data engineering track. We will start with the lab that will help you to learn how to ingest data, transform, and deliver it. Organically moving post-lunch to streaming pipeline. Your middle volume and the extreme one are 2 and 3. These are going to be GenAI tracks, where we will cover how to use Snowflake Cortex Analyst and how to build applications, agentic applications with Anthropic in Snowflake. It's a very, very well-packed, well-curated, hands-on, deep learning experience for you all. So I highly recommend that you all make the most of the time. You will have on-site, in the room, helping hands. So if you are stuck at any step that the instructor has asked, raise your hand and someone will come and help you out. So you are not alone. We have enough and many more to help you with today's successful completion of the lab. Please take a note. This will be flashed in every lab before they start. Take a photograph. If you have already not created a trial account, I recommend after keynote, use the break time to do that. What do you get today? So each lab has these badges attached to it. If you complete all the steps successfully, you will get the badge in next 7 days. If you don't, you can always write us back and we will help you in the background if you miss anything. But follow the instructions and you should have your badge next 7 days or earlier. This is your go-to document at any point of the day. You can jump here. It has all the useful links, not only related to the labs today, but many more, from resources to the enablement videos to the platform and community link that you can explore. So take a screenshot. Again, we will keep having this in each lab or in different sections. So with that, let me welcome Kamesh Sampath, our lead developer advocate with over 2 decades of experience and a very, very passionate, strong, and recognized advocate for Snowflake. He does that for not only India, 80 days. So we are glad to have him today in Bangalore. He was day before yesterday in Jakarta doing GenAI. So Kamesh, welcome on stage.
Alright, fantastic. So thanks so much for the intro, everybody. I think we're going to see something really different today. There's going to be a little demo that I planned for. But before that, what I want to get started, there's something like this very powerful, something called initiative. Everybody is doing it, right? It's about the original spark to create something absolutely new or find something innovative. Whatever we do so far, the more innovative, right? In the entire session that I'm going to do for the next 20-30 minutes is what we're going to see that how we can create, enhance, and transform these initiatives that we already have using AI, and how Snowflake is going to make this much easier for you when you want to do this thing. Alright? So let's get started and get back to initiative. So what is initiative, right? It is nothing but an original power of conception that we already have. Create something absolutely new, right? Or you want to create something that you already have and then you want to enhance it or do something else. A person initiative is like a shooting star, right? You kind of create something out of an innovative skill that you already have. But there are grades of initiative that help you do. So you right now wondering, okay, what is Cortex have to do with this? What is AI have to do with this, right? I mean, that's something which you think of this. It's not that every time you have to create something absolutely new. For example, I always say that when iPhone was invented, it's not every time I want to create new things, right? You can also enhance the existing ones. For example, I might have a recipe, it's a very common one, and I can enhance a recipe to myself. I can have something like, for example, a garden that my neighbor has, and I want to enhance the garden to suit how I want to do it, right? These are enhancements, right? Even with technology, we do the same thing. We enhance stuff, we make stuff which is a little different from what we are doing. Let's bring that change it, right? Because we ourselves get kind of marrow to do things the same way again and again and again, right? The second one, obviously, talk about how we create new stuff. And this is not creating that will use or impact the entire community, but it can also help you give your own personal satisfaction. For example, let's take an example. Let's say I create a bookmark. It's not going to tell everybody, right? I'm going to draw something on it and I'm going to create it for myself. That's again an initiative, that's again a creativity that you are doing, right? It's not that I have to give it to everyone. Or I write a poem and I keep the poem for myself because I have a pleasure writing a poem, right? That's another way of creativity. Don't think that creativity is always about creating something new and going to the entire world to say, okay, I created something new, right? It is also another one. The last one, as we talked about, is something which absolutely transforms. You see how Snowflake Cortex will transform the way you work with AI. What are the tools that we give you to do this digital transformation across, right? This is what I call as applied creativity, right? We have creativity, but I want to talk a little bit more about how we apply the creativity, right? That's why, because when I talk about AI, it's all about application. Even whatever we work today, right? You have got to those things when you read it, right? That's where the first thing starts, right? We get for creativity is knowledge, right? We learn through the college, we learn mathematics, we learn science, we learn other stuff in college, and then we get those things inside, and then we apply at work. So that's one kind of knowledge that we have. The second one is wisdom, right? So wisdom is all about how we apply your knowledge on your work. For example, I learn something about like data structures or anything, and how do I apply? And there is always a difference between a knowledge and wisdom. And always use very common example which people have heard about it, right? You know about tomato, right? Tomato is not a vegetable, tomato is a fruit. Okay? That's your knowledge, right? When you don't put that in a fruit salad, it is wisdom. Got it? So that's where the wisdom comes into picture. So knowledge is all about learning something, and wisdom is all about how do I actually apply that using the experience. Right? The same thing is going to apply even for AI, right? I'm going to learn something, I'm going to learn something I already have learned. Let me see how I use AI to kind of apply those things in a real world example. And right training, which is absolutely important. You know about we listed a bunch of trainings earlier on, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Like even without a proper training, even the best of the ideas may fall down. You want to see how you want to apply, so learn something properly and apply it, take it and take it, right? It's not only that, also practice that, right? You also practice in the workshop that you're going to see today, and also that you want to share it with the community. You know about the user group that you talked about, you flash those things again and again, be part of the user group, share your knowledge with the community, so sharing and learning together will increase your knowledge more, right? That's more about practicing things, right? And we'll also talk about the latest of the program later. You can ask about Shanti and others here about this program that you can be part of. Great. To that, talking about creativity, I want to talk about what is applied creativity, which I think about. Right? Before I get into that, I want to honest hands up saying that how many people here still have to fear that AI is going to take my job. Deeply. So I want to do that. Okay? But if you, okay, others are like saying it's not going to take your job, okay, fantastic, you save your time if it's not going to be that way. But what we're going to see right now is AI serves as a powerful tool enhance your capabilities rather than replacing what you can do. That is very important. So all part of the next few seconds I want to say about this, like don't have this creativity you have, it's not going to replace anything, right? It's like applying your skills, like what you learn about mathematics, what you learn about science at college and everything, similar to applying that knowledge, but enhancing that with AI capabilities. Right? How to use AI, applying the knowledge even more powerful at my daily work. The mindset shift, that is very, very important when you are working with AI. And I know that we are not to anybody, including me, right? We're saying that, okay, thanks for AI will take my job, we are going to, I will use AI to extend the job. And that's where we think how Snowflake is going to make it so easy for you to kind of apply this, right? To help you with this mindset, right? I always believe that technology, when you start to use technology, it's not that technology is going to replace anything.